Jubilees chapter 36. And in the 6th year of this week, Isaac called his two sons, Esau and Jacob, and they came to him. And he said to them, My sons, I am going the way of my fathers, to the continuous house where my fathers are. For that reason, bury me near my father Abraham in the double cave in the field of Ephron the Hittite, where Abraham purchased a tomb to bury in. And in the tomb which I dug for myself, bury me there. In this I command you, my son, that you practice righteousness and uprightness on the earth, so that the Lord may bring on you all that the Lord said that he would do to Abraham and to his seed. And my sons, love one another, your brother as a man who loves his own soul. And let each seek in what way he may benefit his brother and act together on the earth. And let them love each other as their own souls. And concerning the question of idols, I command and admonish you to reject them and hate them, and not to love them, for they are full of deception for those that worship them and for those that bow down to them. Remember, my sons, the Lord God of your father Abraham, and how I also worshipped him and served him in righteousness and in joy, that he might multiply you and increase your seed as the stars of the heavens in the multitude in multitude, and establish you on the earth as the plant of righteousness, which will not be rooted out to all the generations forever. And now I will make you swear an oath, a great oath, for there is no oath which is greater than it. By the glorious and honored and great and splendid and wonderful and mighty name, which created the heavens and the earth and all things together, that you will fear him and worship him, that each will love his brother with affection and righteousness, that neither will desire evil against his brother from now on and forever, all the days of your life, so that you may prosper in all your deeds and not be destroyed. And if either of you devises evil against his brother, know that from now on everyone that devises evil against his brother will fall into his hand, and will be rooted out of the land of the living, and his seed will be destroyed from under the heavens. But on the day of turbulence and execration and indignation and anger, with flaming, devouring fire, as he burned Sodom, so likewise he will burn his land and his city and all that is his, and he will be blotted out of the scroll of the discipline of the children of men, and not be recorded in the scroll of life, but in that which is appointed to destruction. And he will depart into continuous execration, so that their condemnation may always be renewed in hate, and in execration, and in wrath, and in torment, and in indignation, and in plagues, and in disease forever. I say and testify to you, my sons, according to the judgment which will come on the man who wishes to injure his brother. And he divided all his possessions between the two on that day. And he gave the larger person to him that was the firstborn, and the tower and all that was around it, and all that Abraham possessed at the well of the oath. And he said, I will give this larger portion to the firstborn. And Esau said, I have sold to Jacob and given my birthright to Jacob. Let it be given to him, and I have not a single word to say regarding it, for it is his. And Isaac said, May a blessing rest on you, my sons, and on your seed this day, for you have given me rest, and my heart is not pained concerning the birthright, lest you should work wickedness on account of it. May the Most High God bless the man that works righteousness, him and his seed forever. And he ended commanding them and blessed them, and they ate and drank before him, and he together before him. And he rejoiced because there was one mind between them. And they went out from him and rested that day and slept. And Isaac slept on his bed that day, rejoicing. And he slept the continuous sleep and died 180 years old. And he completed 25 weeks and 5 years. And his two sons Esau and Jacob buried him. And Esau went to the land of Edom, to the mountains of Seir, and dwelt there. And Jacob dwelt in the mountains of Hebron, in the tower of the land that sojourners of his father Abraham. And he worshipped the Lord with all his heart and according to the visible commands, according as he had divided the days of his generation. And his wife Leah died in the 4th year of the 2nd week of the 45th Jubilee. And he buried her in the double cave near his mother Rebekah, to the left of the grave of Sarah, his father's mother. And all her sons and his sons came to mourn over his wife Leah with him, and to comfort him regarding her, for he was lamenting her. For he loved her exceedingly after her sister Rachel died, for she was perfect and upright in all her ways, and honored Jacob. In all the days that she lived with him, he did not hear from her mouth a harsh word, for she was gentle and peaceable and upright and honorable. And he remembered all her deeds which she had done during her life, and he lamented her exceedingly, for he loved her with all his heart and with all his soul.